We are looking now at the Katon family in Torah cantillation of Trope. The Katon family ends with this trope that you see on the screen called Katon. Some people also call it Zakef Katon. It looks like two dots on top of the accented syllable. It is a separator, a disjunctive trope, so it ends a phrase, and it also ends the Katon family. As you can see, here is pretty much the whole family. There are two other tropes that are part of this family, kind of like cousins that appear at the beginning. But the four tropes that you see on the screen are Mapach, that's the less than sign, Pashta, that's the apostrophe, Munach, the right angle, you've seen a Munach before, and Katon, the two dots. If we were chanting it, it would sound like this. Mapach, Pashta, Munach, Katon. Again. Mapach, Pashta, Munach, Katon. You can pause the video at any time and try practicing it. The Kadma that you see in the music is something that we'll do later. So for right now, just Mapach, Pashta, Munach, Katon. Now let's practice the Katon family. We see it comes in various formations. The connector tropes can drop out, and you could just be left with the disjunctive tropes. Mapach, Pashta, Munach, Katon. Now if we take out the Munach, Mapach, Pashta, Katon. Now take out the Mapach, Pashta, Munach, Katon. And then just the disjunctives, Pashta, Katon. So now we have a line of Torah. At the bottom of the screen, you see Asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim. And this has two trope families in it, two families we now know. The Katon family, ending with Mitzrayim, starting with Asher, and the Etnaktah family. Liot to le'Elohim is the Etnaktah family. The Mapach family has an additional trope on it, on the word Asher. That's not a Pashta, it's actually a Kadma, which is at the beginning on the music line, the beginning trope. We'll deal with that a little later. But for right now, that whole Katon family is chanted this way. Kadma, Mapach, Pashta, Munach, Katon. And it sounds like this. Asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim. The end of that line was Mercha tivcha etnaktah, liot lachem le'Elohim. Again, here's how the whole phrase is chanted. Asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem le'Elohim. Here's another example. This time, the Katon family matched to a Sof Pasuk family. The Katon family are the words Uv shoch becha, Uv kumecha, Tibcha, Sof Pasuk, Uv shoch becha, Uv kumecha. The Katon family, B'shiftecha, B'veitecha, Uvlechtecha, Vaderech. B'shiftecha, B'veitecha, Uvlechtecha, Vaderech. Uvshochbecha, Uvkumecha. So here, let's just practice the Katons. Katon, Mitzrayim, Mitzrayim, Al Haaretz. Al haaretz, vaderech, vaderech, tizkeru, tizkeru. Another trope that is also a disjunctive in this family is called Pashta. The Pashta has an apostrophe-looking trope mark, the red trope mark. It looks like an apostrophe. It's pronounced Pashta. It's a servant of Katon, so it's not as much of a separator, although it is still a separator. It's a duke that falls in the Katon family, so you would pause a little bit after this, but it is part of the family. Now here's what's interesting about it. The trope mark itself always falls at the end of the syllable, the last syllable. It is not on the accented syllable, but rather the very end of the word. The Pashta is called a post-positive trope. In other words, it always comes at the end of the word. It's not movable. The Pashta itself falls in the middle of the family. It never comes after Katon. It's always before a Katon, and it always comes after a Mapach, never before a Mapach. So the Pashta is chanted like this. Pashta. If we're chanting the word etchem, it would be etchem, asher, asher, laor, laor, layabasha, layabasha. In all of these cases, the accent is at the end of the word anyway. All of these 4 words are accented at the end. So it's no big deal that the trope mark falls on the end of the word, because that's also the accent. But what happens when you have a word that's accented in the middle or at the beginning or in another syllable other than the end? If a word is accented on a syllable other than the end, you will generally see a duplicate Pashta trope on the accented syllable, like what you see on the screen with Hashemayim. In this case, we don't say Hashemayim, but rather Hashemayim. And so to tell us that, they've added a duplicate trope mark, a duplicate Pashta, on the mem. So we sing Hashemayim. Here are some other examples. Hashemayim. Hashemayim beveitecha. Beveitecha hada'at. Hada'at ve'et habehema. Ve'et habehema vayomer. Vayomer. Now let's put the Pashta and the Katon together, the 2 disjunctives in the family. Pashta, Katon, El Mekom Hamizbeach. El Mekom Hamizbeach. Vata'al Hatzfardea. Vata'al Hatzfardea. Bachodesh Hasheni. Bachodesh Hasheni. Now let's look at the Mapach trope. This is sometimes at the beginning the family, but sometimes it's the second trope in a family. It looks like a less than sign, which is great because the trope melody for this particular trope mark goes down and back up. So it kind of reminds me of the less than sign in a way. It's pronounced Mapach. It's a servant of Pashta, and it's a conjunctive or connector trope. In other words, it always is leading to the Pashta. And it always appears under a word and on the accented syllable. It moves around. So think of a yo-yo. A yo-yo, when you do a yo-yo, it goes down and then it climbs back up. Not always to the very top where it started. Think of that when you hear the Mapach melody and look at it on the screen. Mapach. It's like a yo-yo. It goes down and back, almost up. Mapach. Pashta munach katon. Let's try the word bain. Bain. Beshiftecha. Beshiftecha. Vayar. Vayar. Vehayu. Vehayu. Hotzeti. Hotzeti. Now we'll try the Mapach and the Pashta. Mapach, Pashta. Vayar Elohim. Vehayu lim orot. Vehayu lim orot. Hotzeti etchem. Hotzeti etchem. Bein hamayim. Bein hamayim. Beshiftecha beveitecha. B'shivtecha b'veitecha. Mapach, Pashta, Katon. Now we're putting all three together. Mapach, Pashta, Katon. Vayomer Lavan, LaYaakov. Lama nachbeta livroach. Lama nachbeta livroach. Now we have a full sentence. We have the Katon family, Asher Bashamayim Mima'al. We have the Ednaktah family, Va Asher Ba'aretz Mitachat. And we have the Sof Pasuk family, Va Asher Bamayim Mitachat La'aretz. A full phrase of the Torah, 3 trope families we know. First, I'm going to chant the families together. Mapach Pashta Katon, Mercha Tipcha Ednaktah. Mercha tipcha, mercha sof pasuk. Now we'll chant the phrase. Asher bashamayim mima'al, va'asher ba'aretz mitachat, va'asher ba'mayim mitachat la'aretz. Let's try another one. Sheshet yamim ta'avod, uvayom hashvi'i tishbot, Becharish uvakatzir tishbot. Again, 3 families. Mapach pashta katon, mercha tipcha etnaktah, mercha tipcha sof pasuk. Sheishet yamim ta'avod, uvayom hashvi'i tishbot. Becharish Uva katzir tishbot. Now we'll look at another connector trope, conjunctive, that comes between the Pashta and the Katon. It connects the 2 separators together. It's called a munach. We've had a munach in the Ednaktah family. Mercha tipcha munach Ednaktah. However, a munach changes its melody. It's a connector trope, and it changes its melody based on the family that it's in. In this case, in the Katon family, it's going to sound like this. Mapach pashta munach Katon. Again, munach Katon. Me'eretz Mitzrayim. Me'eretz Mitzrayim. Uvlechtecha vaderech. Uvlechtecha vaderech, lema'an tizkeru, lema'an tizkeru, v'shinantam levanecha, v'shinantam levanecha. And the word v'ahavta actually has the munach and the katon on one word, which is common actually. Ve'ahavta. So you basically are doing the first syllable, ve'ah, on the munach, the second syllable, and the third on katon, havta, ve'ah, havta. And now we'll look at another trope mark called a Uteiv. Uteiv comes at the beginning of this family on occasion. It is similar to a Mapach in what it looks like, but it's different in what it sounds like. It also only comes at the beginning of a word. It will never come anywhere else in the family except the beginning of the family. So it'll be the first thing you see in the Katon family, if it's there. And here's the deal. It only appears when a word of this family or clause is stressed on the first syllable, like the word Uteiv. It's followed by a Katon or a munach Katon, whereas Mapach is always followed by a Pashta. In other words, you'd never have a Uteiv in the middle of the family, and it would, following this would be a Mapach, as opposed to a Mapach, following that would be a Pashta. So it does look a little different. It's time to practice. Practice on page 28. And then come back to the recording. Let's go back to the Uteiv. Here you have the whole sentence, and it sounds like this. Uteiv, munach, katon, goes very high. Uteiv, munach, katon. Look at the words that the Uteiv falls on. Ele, lama, ayin, sheva. All small syllable words that are accented at the first syllable. The trope mark always appears before any vowel or anything. That's how you know. And again, it's always at the very beginning of the clause. Ele toldot Noach. Ele toldot Noach. Uteiv munach katon. Lama Moshe ve'Aharon. Uteiv munach katon. Lama Moshe ve'Aharon. Ayin tachat ayin. Uteiv munach katon. Ayin tachat ayin. Sheva shabtot shanim. Uteiv munach katon. Sheva shabtot shanim. Now practice page 30 and then come back. Finally, we're going to look at the Kadma, which is the very first trope in the regular family. Now, I don't believe you would ever have a Uteiv and a Kadma in the same sentence, although I may be wrong, but the Kadma falls at the beginning of this family just like a Uteiv falls at the beginning. A Kadma looks just like a Pashta, except the Kadma comes on an accented syllable. It's a connected trope. Pashta is a disjunctive trope. And it always comes before a Pashta in the family, never after. It usually starts the phrase and then comes directly before Mapach. Because it's a connective trope, melody may change in another family. But in this case, it sounds like this. Kadma, same note, Mapach, same note, Pashta, munach, katon. Again, Kadma, Mapach, Pashta, munach, katon. If you look at the sentence, Kadma and Pashta, you see that the Kadma falls on the accented syllable, the Pashta is at the end. So it's important that if you see a word, how do you know that it's a Kadma versus a Pashta? Well, look at Asher. It's got to be a Kadma because it's not at the end of the word. So it's on the accented syllable in the middle of that syllable, so it's got to be a Kadma. The Pashta, on the other hand, on the word etchem, is at the end of the word. It's not on the syllable itself. It's at the very end of the word. So let's try this example. Kadma, Mapach, Pashta, munach, katon. Asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim. Asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim. Here's some examples of just Kadma, Mapach. Kadma, Mapach. Vayasa Moshe. Vayasa Moshe. V'gam hakimoti. V'gam hakimoti. Asher haya lecha. Asher haya lecha. Now practice pages 33, 34, and 35.